the same, except there's one less game. But I'll do it up for you. I'll do it again for new subs. I want to say I probably did it with Gumdrew last time too. Batman Arkham Origins was the game I sold. I do have Nintendo Land on the system, Mario 3D World on the system. I also have a physical copy of 3D World. And Fatal Frame 5 Made in Blackwater, which was only released digitally, which is kind of sucked, but that's a pretty cool game. You use the Wii U gamepad as the camera. Takes a little bit to get used to, but it's a pretty creepy game. For sure. I apologize for the glare here on my bald head, but I don't feel like moving those lights around. It's a pain in the ass to put them back exactly where they were. But I got 16 games. Most of these are on the Switch now. First game here is Pikmin 3. We actually picked this up because it disappeared fast. Like, it was out and then you couldn't find it and it bumped up in price. I think it was selling for like $60 or $70 new on Amazon, and my fiance had a gift card, so I'm like, yo, let's get it. We got it, and then literally like 2 months later, all of a sudden it was like a player, the Nintendo Select or whatever they were calling it for this generation. I was like, what the fuck? And now it's on Switch. It's a cool game. You have your 5 different Pikmin here that are used to do different things, but we've got fire, water, shockproof, yellow Pikmin, blue, red, winged, and rock. They all do different things. There's like big bosses you gotta take out. Your Pikmin will do what you tell them to. They'll get killed fairly easily too. This game can be frustrating as hell. I think we got up to a part where I was just getting so annoyed. It looks really good though, for sure. It has a nice graphical look to it. I only played a little bit of the first one back in the day on the Cube. I mean, eventually I might get back into this, I don't know. Here's the Super Mario 3D World. I got this as part of a bunch of stuff. I probably showed it in a pickups vid. At garage sale. I decided to keep this one. Just have a physical copy of it. It's kind of beat up for sure, and the disc is pretty fucked up. It actually freezes and shit. Maybe I'll go about cleaning it, but this game's awesome. Obviously, this just got a re-release as well on the Switch with the new Bowser's Fury stuff. The cat suit is the theme in this one. This is a really cool game, though. It looks awesome. It's an awesome Mario game for sure. It's fun as hell. Great music. This actually introduced the dog's barking. I'm pretty sure this is the game that introduced the Captain Toad stuff. There's a couple Captain Toad levels in this. And then we unlocked like the end area, which is like damn near impossible, like the hidden bullshit or whatever. But you can use Toad, Peach, Luigi, and Mario. There's other power-ups as well. I can't even remember what they are. It's been a while. And there's a bunch of different worlds and stuff, and it looks really good. And the soundtrack's great. It's classic Mario action. And here's Captain Toad, which also is on the Switch now. Cool game that where you use the gamepad to look around the level to find little secrets. You gotta find like 3 diamonds per thing. You gotta collect coins on each level and stuff. You fight this bird thing, I don't know what the hell it's called, a few times. It's like a minecart mission where you go down a minecart. It's like a giant flame dragon, a lava dragon coming after you. You know, he can pluck, throw, swing, and ride. According to the back, he rides in the mine carts. Another game that has a really cool logo. There's the thing on the back. Chases you. And you gotta avoid shy guys and stuff. And there's a couple other enemies as well. It's a really cool game though. There's not a ton of levels, but there's a good amount for sure. It says 7 he's Donkey Kong Jr., right? Because Cranky Kong would have been the original Donkey Kong, I believe. And Diddy Kong and Dixie Kong. Gotta collect the bananas and the Kong to spell out that. It's just tough. Some of the boss battles in this are really tough. The end boss was a pain in the ass. Cool looking levels though. Just an awesome. I can't remember a lot of these games because I haven't played them on. Just an awesome platformer for sure. Here's the game that kept getting delayed so it could come out on the Switch. Zelda Breath of the Wild. I haven't played much of this. I remember I got it, and my fiance got it in 2018 for me for anniversary. I probably put like 6-7 hours into it. It's awesome. Big open world. It's different than other Zelda games. It is cool. I don't know if I'll get back into it. I might just end up getting it on the freaking Switch at some point. I don't know. Because I don't even have the Wii U hooked up at the moment. I can't tell a lot about it, but it was cool and had a cool look, and the exploration was fun from what I was playing. For sure, it's just unfortunately one of the many games for me that got put on the back burner. For sure. Maybe I'll get back into it again at some point. I believe this one is not on the Switch. Kirby and the Rainbow Curse. This is a cool game. My fiance played this together. We beat it. She used Kirby. I used the Waddle Dee as a second player. You had to draw with the stylus the rainbow stuff because Kirby like loses legs or something, and you have to draw these things and go around with him. The Waddle Dee just kind of runs around. He has a little spear right there. You can see him on the front. Another game that has a really cool, it's like clay look. You can turn into a rocket, a submarine, and a tank. So you use that for different levels. Pretty cool stuff. It can be a little bit of a pain to control at first, but you get used to it. I controlled Kirby a little bit, but she mainly used him most of the time. And the Waddle Dee just controls normally. Yeah, draw and roll, tap and dash, collect items, protect Kirby. So you can use it as like a barrier or shield and stuff when you make these, to cut these things out. Or draw them out with the stylus. Pretty cool though, and I don't think it came out on the Switch. Here's one that was a Wii U exclusive, and then it came out on everything else, and then it made its way to the Switch as well. It was exclusive for a little bit. Lego City Undercover. I got this at GameStop maybe like 2 or 3 years ago. It was like $10. I think it's even cheaper than that now. It's cool. It uses the gamepad in cool ways as well. It's an open world Lego game, which is cool. I didn't play a shit ton of it, but I forget his name. Chase something is his name on the back. Chase McCain. It's all voiced. All the people are voiced. But you're collecting studs and you're doing missions and stuff. You're driving around in cars and stuff. It's actually really cool. I may end up picking up one of the other systems at some point just to play it because it's actually fairly cheap on everything. But it was a Wii U exclusive for a bit. It was one of the big ones too at first. It was a big deal, and then it came out everywhere else. This one I don't believe also didn't come out on the Switch. NES Remix Pack. These might have been on the DS, one of them. But it's pretty much old games, and you gotta do like little missions in the old games, time limits, and do crazy like little kind of objectives and stuff. I can compete in the Nintendo World Championships Remix as well. It's got all the classic games. Let's see, it's got Mario 3, Metroid, Kid Icarus, Link, Punch-Out, Ice Hockey, Talk to Mario, Mario 2, Yoshi's Woods, etc. Cuckoo Land, Urban Champion, Donkey Kong Jr., Excite Bite, Ice Climber. And so you gotta do specific things and specific like time limits and stuff. It's cool. It's actually, as I took this case because I had Wind Waker. I sold a lot of Wii U games. I wish I didn't sell Wind Waker HD. I sold a bunch of games. It's pretty cool though. I sold this Bayonetta 2. I'll talk about in a sec. I sold DuckTales, which mysteriously gained value. I think I know the reason for it though. Miracle's YouTube, but I saw I had Splinter Cell Blacklist, Ninja Gaiden 3, Zombie U, which came out everywhere else. It's just Zombie. I think Xenoblade Chronicles 2 or whatever it was called. Wind Waker HD. I actually had Bayonetta 2 with Bayonetta in it, and out of nowhere it spiked in value. I'm like, I gotta sell this. So I sold it for like $70, and then it dropped again. But I picked this up again because it was 4 for $20 at GameStop last year. I think I did a pickup video on it actually. And this is just Bayonetta 2. It's an awesome game. This is actually a Wii U exclusive. I don't think this came out anywhere else. Use Bayonetta here. It's like a Devil May Cry style system. The fighting's crazy. This game's over the top, just like the first one. I think the first one's one where you ride a motorcycle up like a missile at the end. A ton of style in this game. Graphically, it looked great. It's just over the top, ridiculous, bad. I think he cut a plane in half, I think, in this one or something. Your friend Jean, the other, I forget what they call him. What are they called? I don't know if she's just a witch or they give it like a specific name, I think. I can't remember though. But you fight massive enemies and stuff. It's a really cool game for sure. And you get different combos and stuff like that. You have your punish the enemies at points because it has like that sex appeal, I guess, or whatever. Yeah, you summon your like dog hair monster. It's cool though. It's the first one. I think the third one's supposed to come out at some point for only the Switch or whatever the hell system it ends up being on. If Nintendo makes another one by that point. Wii Fit U. You need the balance board for this. I used this for a bit. It came with a pedometer too. Step counter. It's a cool little way to kind of lose weight. You do different things and stuff. She's doing the bobsledding there. You gotta really like maintain balance and stuff. It's actually good on your core. And you can maintain your weight and it will tell you what you need to do and whatever. Cool little fitness game. It has not been played in a long time. And the pedometer doesn't work anymore. Yoshi's Woolly World. I don't believe this one came out either on the Switch. Another cool game with everything looks like yarn. Adorable. Yoshi actually beat this one too. We played 2-player on this. Similar to Crafted World, it can be a little bit of a pain in the ass 2 players because you get in each other's way sometimes. It has a cool look though when you're collecting little flowers, which you collect in the other one too. And stuff like that. I can't remember a ton about a lot of this stuff. New Super Mario Bros. U plus New Super Luigi U. This was like the original release, I think. They put this out on the Switch too. It was out on the Wii, I believe. It first came out on the Wii, the New Super Mario Bros. Actually, no, it was first on the DS, I think. That's like old school type of Mario, and Luigi's just you're using Luigi, and the levels are harder. This game too had a bunch of value for a bit, and then it just dropped again. I don't know what it's worth now. I think it's got the wingsuit in this one. Yoshi, the usual. This one I've not played yet. Star Fox Zero. This game kind of got a little bit shitty reviews made by the same people who do Bayonetta, Platinum, and Vanquish, and all that stuff. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. I know you used the gamepad as like your thing, and it was kind of a pain in the ass, I heard, but I picked it up because at the time it was $10. It's probably cheaper than that now. Star Fox 64 is my favorite Star Fox. Looks like you use a tank here and a little gyro wing. You can transform the R-wing too. Eventually I might play this. I don't know if this has a manual in it or not. Oh, no, just the electronic manual. Mario Party 10. It's the first Mario Party I actually played. I never was interested in these, but my fiance got it for Christmas for her mom, I think. We played some of it. It was pretty fun. It was just a bunch of mini games and stuff. It's probably suited better if you have more people. 4 people to play it with, I guess. And it's in a red case. Sessions FE. It's Fire Emblem characters and kind of Atlas did it. It's like Fire Emblem characters in like a Persona game type world. Has to do with like I think the one character is like a singer or something. I played a decent amount of it and then I stopped. It is cool. It has a cool look. The combat's fun. It actually has like the Persona type gameplay. It might have Persona characters in it. I'm not sure. Yeah, it says fight alongside heroes from another world, so it might be Persona characters in Fire Emblem. I said I can't remember a lot about it because I can't remember when I got this. 18, I think. It's another one that I did not expect to come on Switch. I was like, ooh, this game's gonna have value in the future, and then of course they might. The Wii U is gonna be that system where the games are like $60 a pop because it barely sold. And the last game here is Super Mario Maker. It's in came with another red case game, but it came with this little book, course designs and stuff. Whoops. It's always cool when it comes with stuff like this. It's like drawings and stuff. It's a cool game. You can make your own levels. You can play like the levels that were made for the game, but the big draw was like people made levels and you could share them online and try to play them. You'll make like people make just like sinister levels, and you have to beat your own levels before you can upload them. I think I made one level and it was pretty basic. You can do Mario Brothers, Mario 3, Super Mario World, Super Mario Bros. U, New Super Mario Bros. U. It's pretty cool though. It was fun making the level and stuff, for sure. And they have, I think it's like, I think I said it's like 100 levels you have to beat that were made by like the makers of the game. But it's a cool thing that they made. They could make your own levels out of all the Mario stuff. I'm surprised they didn't come up with this sooner. It's always cool to get stuff in a little extra stuff with your games. I'm sorry about that glare. It's annoying me a little bit as well. But yeah, it's my Wii U collection. Alright, there's a few. Like I said, I'd like to get Wind Waker HD again. Maybe Twilight Princess HD, but I don't want to spend a bunch of money on these things, so it's not necessary. I'll do a little quick ramble here at the end. The new Nintendo Direct was today. I watched it before. They're doing Skyward Sword HD, which I might pick up because I never played it. Although I heard it's not a terrible game by any means, but it's like not a great Zelda game. There's like an Octopath looking Traveler looking game. That's like a strategy RPG, so I'm gonna be down for that. Famicom Detective Club looks cool. Apparently, because I was watching on Giant Bomb, and the one guy, Jeff Kurtzman, knows like a ton about games. Apparently, it was like a Wii disc, not Wii, Nintendo original Famicom disc system game. So you're talking 80s. It looks cool though. It looks cool. What else was there? Something else interests me. Oh, they put out Legend of Mana, which came out on the PlayStation. I never played it, but I do remember it being on the original PlayStation. There's something else. Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection comes out like next week. That looks cool. Splatoon 3. They announced something else too. I can't remember. Something else I was interested in. I can't remember. Oh, Mario